Welcome back now at 7:15. The Louisiana Department of Health says it's seeing an increase in cases of flesh-eating bacteria, more commonly known as Vibrio vulnificus. That's one of the hardest words to say. These infections, though, have hospitalized at least 20 people, 4 of whom have died. Let's welcome Dr. Carla Rivera, an infectious disease physician from OCHSNER Health, to tell us some more about the dangers this morning. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. Good. How are you?
So this is a scary thing to hear. I mean, flesh-eating bacteria, just on the face of it, it's a headline grabber, right? People hear it and they listen.
Yes.
But it isn't something that's necessarily new, right?
No, it is not. It's something that is a bacteria that lives in warm coastal waters. It is active through the warmer months, usually May through October, and we tend to see a peak in the months of July and August. It can cause illness through open wounds and exposure to brackish water or even raw seafood, or when people ingest raw seafood or oysters.
Okay, so when you think about, I guess the water in our area, there's a lot of brackish water, there's a lot of marsh water.
Correct.
That's maybe still. Is that typically the more dangerous type of water?
Yes, but we're also seeing cases in ocean water in the sea in the areas of Florida and Mississippi, as well as here in Louisiana.
So there's some easy steps that you can do to really, stay away from it. If you are worried about this,
correct.
Stay out of the water for one. But 2, look to see if you have cuts. This is the big way that you get infected, right?
So really what we want is to avoid going into brackish or coastal waters with open wounds. If you absolutely have to do it, we want to cover those wounds with waterproof bandages. And when you get out of the water, you want to clean those wounds with soap and water. The other thing we want to do is to avoid eating raw or undercooked seafood and shellfish, including oysters, especially if you have chronic conditions like diabetes, HIV, cancer, liver disease, but really anybody can get these infections.
Yeah, I think that's an important thing to note too, is that anyone can be infected. Does it typically seem to impact people more who have already have these pre-existing conditions?
Yes, these people with pre-existing conditions are at risk for severe infection, including death.
Okay, so if something happens, it's something you need to get treated quickly. What should you do? What are those steps?
So really what you want to do is contact your physician, and if you have a rash that's rapidly expanding, you want to seek medical care immediately.
Okay, overall, just be careful if you're going out there.
Correct.
Cover those wounds just to be extra sure, even if you're going out on a boat and don't plan to get in the water, right?
Correct. You want to cover those up in case you get a splash of water or you come in contact with seafood.
But at the end of the day, this is something that it's not going away necessarily.
It is not. It is not. It is present here with the warmer waters. We're seeing the infection actually go up the East Coast as well.
All right. Well, we will be keeping a close eye on that. Thank you so much for all of that information. Surely helpful tips for some folks out there looking to get on the water this weekend.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Let's get over now to Krista Coleman.